3 days ago, I found my diary from when I was 7 years old. The last entry was dated yesterday. I'm 24 now, and I've never seen this diary before in my life. I was cleaning out my childhood home after my mom moved into assisted living when I found it. A pink notebook with unicorn stickers wedged behind my old dresser. The handwriting was unmistakably mine. That messy 7-year-old scrawl I remember from second grade. I smiled and opened it. Nostalgia, you know? The first entry was normal. Today I went to Sarah's birthday party. We had chocolate cake. Mom says I can get a cat if I'm good. Sweet, innocent, exactly what you'd expect. Then I flipped through more pages. My smile faded. Mom is acting weird. She keeps staring at the basement door. Dad hasn't come home in 3 days. Mom says he's on a work trip, but she's lying. There's something in my closet. It watches me sleep. Here's the thing. I don't remember writing any of this. And my childhood was normal. Happy even. My parents are still married. We never had a basement in that house. I kept reading. The man in the mirror told me not to tell anyone. My hands started shaking. Mom took me to the doctor today. He gave her pills for me. She cried in the car. I called my mom immediately. Mom, did I ever see a psychiatrist as a kid? Why are you asking that? Did I? Sweetie, you had a very active imagination. The doctor said it was normal for children. Why? She was hiding something. I could hear it in her voice. I hung up and kept reading. The entries got darker. I told Sarah about the man in the mirror. She doesn't want to play with me anymore. Mom locked my closet. She put tape on it and drew symbols. She thinks I don't know what they mean. The basement door's open. Mom is screaming. I stopped. We never had a basement. I grew up in that house for 18 years. It was built on a concrete slab. No basement. No attic. Nothing. I turned the page. I'm not supposed to write this, but I need to remember. The man in the mirror says, if I forget, it happens again. He says I'm in a loop. He says this is the 4th time. 4th time what? The next entry was in different handwriting. Still childish, but neater. Deliberate. To whoever finds this, don't trust Mom. Check the basement. You have 3 days from the date above before it resets. Today is day 1. I looked at the date on that entry. My blood ran cold. I flipped to the last page. The final entry was dated today, this morning, in shaky handwriting. It's happening again. Mom is acting weird. She keeps staring at the basement door. I'm 7 years old and I don't understand. If you're reading this, you're me. You're older. You forgot again. Please check the basement before day 3. Don't let it reset again. I'm so tired. Below that, in small letters, P.S. You have a scar on your left ankle from where it grabbed you last time. I pulled up my pant leg. There was a scar, 4 inches long. I'd always assumed it was from a childhood accident, but I couldn't remember how I got it. I called my mom again. Mom, did our old house have a basement? No, honey. Why do you keep asking strange questions? Are you sure? Like, maybe before we moved in? Silence. Then, where are you right now? At the old house. I'm cleaning it out, remember? Get out. Get out right now. Mom, what? Get out of that house. She hung up. I stood there, heart pounding, staring at the diary. Then I heard it, a door creaking open. I walked slowly down the hallway. The sound was coming from my old bedroom. I pushed the door open. My closet door, the one that should have been sealed since we moved out, was wide open. Behind the hanging clothes, there was another door, small, low to the ground, child-sized. A door that led down. I should have left. I should have listened to my mom. But something in that diary, something in those desperate child-scrawled words, pulled me forward. I opened the door. Stairs, descending into darkness. The smell hit me immediately. Damp earth and something else. Something sweet and rotting. I turned on my phone flashlight and went down. The basement was small, concrete walls, completely empty except for one thing in the center of the room, a mirror, full length, old-fashioned, facing the stairs. As my flashlight hit it, I saw my reflection. And standing behind me in the reflection, a 7-year-old girl, me. She was crying, blood on her hands. She mouthed 3 words. Don't trust her. I spun around, nothing there. I looked back at the mirror. The little girl was gone, but something else was there now. A figure, tall, featureless, standing in the reflection where the child had been. It tilted its head, and then it smiled. I ran up those stairs faster than I've ever moved in my life. I slammed the closet door, the bedroom door, and I didn't stop until I was in my car. Doors locked, engine running. My phone rang. Mom, did you go down there? Her voice was shaking. What the hell is in our house? It's not our house anymore. It never was. We just borrowed time there. She was crying now. Every 7 years, it resets. You forget. We all forget. But you keep leaving yourself notes. You keep trying to remember. The diary, the scars, What are you talking about? You're not 24, sweetheart. You're 7. You've always been 7. This is day 2. Tomorrow you reset. Tomorrow you forget again, and we start over. It's been 17 years of day 3s. That's insane. I have memories. I have a life. Check your phone. Look at your photos. I opened my photo gallery with shaking hands. It was empty. Completely empty. Check your messages, your emails, your social media. Nothing. All empty. Like they'd just been created. This isn't real, I whispered. My job, my friends, Tomorrow morning, you'll wake up 7 years old again, in that house, with me, and you won't remember any of this. Unless, she paused, unless you break the mirror. That's what the man told you last time. Break the mirror before day 3, and the loop ends. What man? The one who's been trying to help you, the one who shows you the truth and the reflection. He was trapped too once. He's been stuck in that mirror for decades, trying to help children escape. You're the first one who keeps leaving notes, the first one who keeps fighting to remember. I looked at the diary in my passenger seat. If I break it, what happens to me? I don't know. Maybe you grow up. Maybe you disappear. Maybe you die. But at least you'll be free. I'm sitting outside the house right now. It's 11:47 p.m. In 13 minutes, it will be day 3. I don't know if my mom is telling the truth. I don't know if any of this is real. But I can see my reflection in my car's rearview mirror. And standing behind me in the back seat, that I know is empty, is that 7-year-old girl again. She's holding a hammer. She's pointing at the house. I'm going back in. I'm going to break that mirror. And if you're reading this, if I somehow manage to post this before midnight, and it's more than a day old, then I made it out. Or I'm still 7 years old, writing this same story in that same diary, hoping that next time I'll be brave enough to finish it. I broke the mirror. The house is gone. There's just an empty lot now, like it was never there. My phone has pictures again, memories, years of life I don't remember living. But I'm 24. I'm real. I'm free. There's just one problem. I still have the diary, and there's a new entry, dated 7 years from now, in my adult handwriting. Don't trust yourself. You didn't break the right mirror. What mirror would you break? Comment below. Subscribe for more stories that will keep you up at night.